Good day everyone! Today we are going to use the bootable flash drives that we have created from my previous video tutorial. In order for us to format a computer unit using the bootable flash drive, you need to configure the boot priority first into bootable flash drive as your first boot priority. So all you need to do is to restart your computer unit by pressing Alt F4 from your keyboard and then select Restart. And then if you are on the BIOS setup, move to the boot menu and then under boot option number 1, press the enter key and then select UEFI A solid USB for zeros. And then as you can see, our first boot right now is our UEFI A solid USB. To save and exit, just press F10 from your keyboard. And then press the enter key to select yes. At this point, your laptop or computer unit will boot using your flash drive. Under the Windows setup, we have language to install, time and currency format, keyboard or input method. All you need to do is to enter your language and other preferences and click next to continue. So at this point, we are going to click next. And then click install now. Okay, so under the applicable notices and license terms, just check I accept the license terms and then click next. And then select custom install Windows. And then as you can see, under where do you want to install Windows, we have drive 0 partition 1 to drive 0 partition 5. So all you need to do is to delete all this partition from drive 0 partition 1. So just click delete and then click OK. And then select the other partition, delete, OK. As you can see, we have drive 0 unallocated space, which is 931.5 gig. So for us to create new partition, click on new and then let us input at least half of the total hard disk storage capacity. So let us type 500,000 MB. And then click apply. And then to ensure that all Windows features work correctly, Windows might create additional partitions for system files. So click OK. Okay, so if you're going to observe, we have this partition 1 and 2 as our system files partition. And then we have our partition number 3, which is amounting to 488.2 gigabyte in capacity as your storage. And then select an allocated space again, click new, and then at this point we're not going to change the size, just click apply. Okay, so at this point we have this partition 3 and this partition 4, which is ready for us to install Windows. First, select drive 0 partition 3 and then click format. So, Windows setup says, this partition might contain important files or applications from your computer manufacturer. If you format this partition, any data stored on it will be lost. Just click OK. And then next, select drive 0 partition 4, click format, lost. Just click OK. And then it's up to you if you're going to choose drive 0 partition 3 or drive 0 partition 4 as your storage location of your Windows operating system. In my case, I'm going to choose Drive 0 Partition 3. So just click Next. At this point, all you need to do is to wait until installing Windows is done. Okay, so we are now on part of finishing up our installing Windows. Okay, so let's start with region. Is this right? Since we choose United States a while ago, just click yes. Is this the right keyboard layout? So if you also use another keyboard layout, you can add that next. So since I used US keyboard, I will click yes. Cortana says want to add a second keyboard layout. So I don't want to add another keyboard layout, so I will skip this. Okay, so to prevent any problem, I will also skip this step. So I will click I don't have internet. And then I will also click continue with limited setup. So we're going to set up things out later on. So who's going to use this PC? So I'm going to type Nori. And then click next. Create a super memorable password. So make sure to pick something you'll absolutely remember. So to confirm your password, so type your password again. And then click next. And then for security question, choose one. Example, what was your pet's name? Puka. And then click next. And then for the second question, example, what was your childhood nickname? Nori. And then click next. And then for the third security question, what's the name of the city where your parents met? So I'm going to type Cabanatuan City. And then click next. And then for choosing privacy settings for your device, just click accept. And then click accept again to let Cortana help you get things done. Okay, so congratulations. At this point, we are done with installing our Windows 10.